Welcome back to another episode of Jason's Bricks in 5, where I discuss LEGO content in videos of around 5 minutes. Today, I have a video. This is one I've thought about for a while doing, and decided I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I like to think of this as more of a public service announcement. Just kind of a warning for people of what can happen if you develop a problem like I had. So this box that I have is some of my Lego parts, my inventory for building. It is all specific to one type of building. And I've been thinking about it recently, and I realized I used to have a problem. I mean, I still have a problem, but I don't have this one quite as much. So just to give you a little bit of context, I used to have a job where I would have to go into my office, an old employer that I worked for, and on my way home, I literally drove right by the Lego store. So about once a week to 2 weeks, I guess, depending on the time frame, I would go into the Lego store. Sometimes it'd be a little more frequently, but that would be about it. And anytime I would see certain parts, I'm like, oh, that's a good thing. I gotta buy it. I gotta buy it. I gotta buy it. And a lot of times it is. I'll be honest. You know, it's great to have the parts that you need and the quantity that you need, but sometimes it becomes a bit of a problem. I'll just say that. So I thought I might just go through this box and show you what are some of the parts I have in here. Now, most of these are from the Pick-a-Brick wall. There's a few, like for example, this I got at Brick Slopes, but we'll go through and I'll show you what is in here. They are all, just so you are aware, they are all going to be plant or greenery pieces. So we'll take a look, and hopefully this will help you not end up with the problem that I had. All right, so I've come to the other side of the table. Now, as I mentioned, a couple of these I got at Brick Slopes. So these two I actually got at Brick Slopes. Have not used, I don't know if I've used actually either of these at this point, but I think they're really great parts for tree building. But a lot of these, like for example here, you can see we've got the smaller branch pieces. Got I don't know, a couple thousand of those. We've got some of the larger, more of a bright green branches. And then there's a few of the lavender ones in there. We have dark green. See a large number there. We've got the dark red. These are some of the darker green and the larger ones. We've got these 1x1 green flower studs, which work really well with these. Now these are the three branch plant piece, I guess. So they work well with that. And then we've got dark green leaves. We've got light green leaves, and this is a gallon bag. It is full. Olive green leaves. We've got some yellow leaves. We've got gold leaves. Now these are green. They're not the same color as these, you'll notice. I think these I actually ended up buying on the Pick-a-Brick online. But these actually are not from the Pick-a-Brick. These are from when I was a kid mostly. Some of the old trees, you can see, I think these round ones haven't been made for a long time. Got some olive green leaf pieces. Some palm leaf pieces in a couple of different shades. These are not actually plant pieces, but they're round 1x1 studs with the hole, and I do use them, so they work well. These are some more of those stud pieces. Evidently I couldn't fit them all into one bag. Some pink flowers. some red flowers. What did we drop there? Oh, this was one weird colored branch, so I don't know. These are some other colored. I guess these red should be added to the other, but they're not. So there's those. These are these little, like, I don't know, broken egg or crown pieces, but you can use these to make like a palm tree, at least the trunk. Got some of these leaves, these palm leaves. They're different than the other ones, but got that. Some of these 1x1 in yellow. These are actually from my tree house. They're the yellow and the brown branches. I have one cypress tree. Again, not pick-a-brick. This is old from when I was a kid. And I have some rods. What are these? 2 length, 3 length, something like that. And then some of these, I don't know, carrot tops, branches, whatever you want to call them, on these brown ones. So we have a lot of plant pieces, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them all. All right, so there you have it. You can see if you go to the pick-a-brick wall too much and you don't have self-control, you can end up with a lot of problems. I mean, it's really good to have these parts, but I'm just struggling because I don't have the space to put all of these items out there. So, but hopefully at some point I will have that room and I will make something great and I'll be like, I'm really glad I bought those. But as of right now, they just sit in a big box. So anyways, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on another episode of Jason's Bricks in 5. Happy building!